Hi, I'm Beaver Buddy. Get ready for a magical children's story with an unforgettable moral about listening to the quietest voices around you. What if every book you touched whispered its secrets only at night? In the faraway village of Willowsend, a strange library stood by the Silver River. Its tall windows were covered in ivy, and the wooden door creaked softly, as if sharing a secret every time someone stepped inside. Only one librarian worked there, Miss Thistle, a tiny woman with hair like spun cobwebs and eyes that glimmered like wet pebbles in moonlight. She never raised her voice, yet everyone listened when she spoke, for her words felt like warm tea on a cold morning. Among the shelves was a boy named Milo, curious and restless, who loved stories but hated silence. Silence, he thought, was empty. One evening, Miss Thistle handed him a dusty, silver-edged book and whispered, "Come back at midnight if you truly want to hear it." Milo laughed but agreed. That night, the moon hung low, and fireflies danced around the library door like golden sparks from a giant fire. Inside, the air shimmered. The book opened itself, and soft murmurs floated out, voices of characters speaking in echoes of dreams. "We've been waiting," a gentle voice said. Milo gasped as a tiny fox made of ink stepped from the page and bowed politely. The fox's tail swirled like calligraphy strokes, each flick releasing a puff of glowing letters that drifted like feathers. "Every story here," the fox explained, "is alive, but only those who listen to whispers can hear our true tales." Milo followed the fox deeper into the aisles, where books leaned together, murmuring secrets about lost kingdoms and hidden maps. One book hummed softly, its cover pulsing with light. Milo touched it, and a warm breeze carried the scent of cinnamon and rain. Suddenly, the murmurs grew frantic. The fox's ears twitched. "Someone is stealing the voices," it whispered, tail curling in alarm. A shadowy figure in a wide-brimmed hat appeared, holding a glass jar swirling with captured words and syllables. Milo's heart pounded. Without those voices, the library's stories would fade into blank pages forever. "We must stop him," the fox urged. They followed the thief into a narrow corridor where the shelves bent like giant ribs. The thief turned sharply, revealing eyes like shards of ice. "Quiet belongs to me," he hissed, "and I will keep it." Milo realized the thief misunderstood. Quiet was not about stealing sound, but hearing what others missed. Thinking fast, Milo opened the silver-edged book, letting its warm murmurs spill out, surrounding the thief in gentle voices. The words swirled around him, telling tales of kindness, bravery, and sharing. His icy eyes softened, and his jar trembled in his hands. With a deep sigh, he released the captured voices, which darted back into their books like joyful birds to their nests. The library glowed brighter than moonlight, each book humming in gratitude, their whispers now softer but richer than before. The thief lowered his hat. "I only wanted peace," he said quietly, "but I see now that peace can still have gentle sounds." The fox smiled, ink swirling in its fur. "Whispers are not enemies of peace. They are its heartbeat." Miss Thistle appeared from the shadows, placing a hand on the thief's shoulder. "Stay," she offered, "and learn our stories." He nodded, and for the first time, his footsteps were light, as if walking on pages filled with kindness. Milo and the fox sat together by the silver-edged book, listening to the library breathe softly like a giant sleeping cat. Outside, the moon rose higher, and the river mirrored the library's glow, carrying whispers downstream like fireflies on water. Moral: listening closely can reveal truths that loud voices often hide. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.